Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while, I feel like, since the last time that I sit down to talk to you guys, and it wasn't even in my office, it was in my room. But anyway, today is Saturday, it's 1:30 p.m. I woke up today at 10, but I had to do certain things and I didn't want to record this morning because weather has been really crappy this week. We had a tornado warning yesterday, so the base that I lived in, we have to be sheltered. Nothing bad happened, but it was like a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's been like a crappy week in terms of weather. But I've been working behind the scenes with all the prototypes for my new collection, which is the summer one. And I have come up with a few nice designs, and 3 of them I want to try and do today, because I don't know if I already said it in my previous videos, but I'm gonna be starting to do made to orders. I'm gonna be giving limited spaces for ordering, and I'm gonna be making them to order. So once you order the earrings, then I will start making them. I think that's better in terms of sustainability and reducing waste and material use, especially since my launches haven't been, as successful, not successful, but as big as I thought. Which also brings me to another thing. So my last video was me explaining what steps I will be doing differently on this launch, reflecting on how the Berry Coquette launch, my last launch, went. Because in 10 days, I only had 1 sale, which is totally fine. The thing is that when I uploaded that video, that same day, I got an order. And it was the sweetest person ever, because she left me a message, like a note on the order, like basically saying that she watches my vlogs, she really enjoyed them, and that she was also starting her, I think she said, sewing on quilting small business, which it's really cool. And yeah, that she feels inspired by me, which I am honored because I never thought that would be an inspiration for people. But I really appreciate those words, especially in these difficult times. And she placed an order for 2 items. She purchased the cherry dangles and the strawberry dangles. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much, Amy, for placing your order. Your order pretty much saved my mental health, because I was like, I think no one is gonna buy this. But thank you so much. And by the way, if you're watching this vlog, let me know in the comments if you want to do so, letting me know your business name. I would like to see what you're up to and like support you as well, so just let me know. Today I will be doing some lemons, mangoes, and oranges earrings, and I'm gonna see if I can show you without showing too much. But these are the sketches. As you can see, this is an orange, and I wanted to do like a dangle with leaves, flowers, just like basically how an orange will look when it's like on the actual tree, like a branch. So that's what I wanted to simulate. And this one is more like just like the orange with the leaves and the flower on top, and maybe like a orange like teardrop, like simulating like orange juice. That's the idea that I have in my mind, because that's also another thing that I wanted to change for this collection, that I spoke in my last video, that I wanted to include more variety of styles for each design. So this specifically the one for the fruits, which I have 2 of them here. These are prototypes, by the way. This is not the final look, but they're closer. So these are the prototype for the lemons and the oranges. I shaped them a little. I'm not sure about the sizes. I think I'm gonna have to adjust the sizes for each design. But what I wanted to say is that I'm gonna be doing studs and those two types of tangles. I'm running against time, like literally. I'm chasing basically time. I was supposed to, like I said, a lot of things has been going on. The weather hasn't been pretty nice lately, and I also have to like do stuff for my daughter because my daughter is gonna be going to high school this next semester. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, graduations thing, you know, clothes and outfits to buy. And also I will be moving in October to Florida. So there's a lot there's a lot going on, and I'm also going on 1 week vacation to Puerto Rico around the last of June. So I also have to like try to do everything that I can before going on vacation, because you know, this collection is summer collection and I'm going back to the island. I thought it would be cool to have, you know, some styles done and take really cool pictures for marketing there on the island. So that's the plan. But again, I don't have enough time. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna start working because, like I said, I'm chasing time. So just sit down, relax, got a snack, got a drink, and enjoy this slow, cozy vlog. So I made these beautiful, I think it's so pretty, I love it. So I made this hibiscus, as you can see, it's really nice. I added some shading and I also added details of the center. And yeah, I love it. I really like how it looks. I think this will be like a nice stud or maybe even a necklace or a ring. I was also thinking that this will be really cute as a pin, like just to have it on maybe your bag or your jacket, or I don't know. I think it will look really cool. Oop, as a pin. I am dropping everything today. And I also made these other flowers. I definitely need more work. These are a little bit difficult because the plumeria, it has the petals overlapping. So it's a little bit like difficult to do that overlapping with clay and also shading it with color. So these are the plumerias that I did as a prototype. This one definitely needs help. But I was trying to make like the pink and yellow plumeria, and I also wanted to do some blue. So yeah, I definitely going to keep the hibiscus. I also wanted to do it in like a bigger size, like more statement piece. I actually did one hibiscus when I was doing macrame jewelry, and it was my bestseller. It was such a beautiful piece. I will, if I can find a picture, I will show you. But I want to do something similar in size, but with polymer clay. And since this one turned out so cute, I think I can try and do the same steps but in a bigger size. So I also mentioned, I think at the beginning of the video, that I was working on 3D fruits like oranges, lemons. The most popular ones were the oranges and the lemons. But now that I am like looking around, I think I can do maybe some olive studs. That will be nice. That will be really cute. So I think I'm gonna do maybe those. I know those are not like part of the vibe of the collection that I want to give, but I think I'm trying to just like do things that I really want to do and just drop them like individual drops, not actually part of the collection. That was also another strategy that I wanted to do, just like create something that is not, you know, attached to any collection. It's just like something that I really want to do, and olives are one of them. I also gonna try to make coconut studs like this size, the same size as the lemons, orange, and mangoes. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I needed to update you guys. And I'm gonna clean up a little bit my workspace, and I will try to do the olives, and who knows, maybe I will do something else. Anyway, I am going to take those out of the oven, let them cool down, and then I will show you how they turn out. So I just took out the earrings from the oven, and they're like so freaking cute. I cannot deal. Let's start with the oranges. So this is the orange stud. This is the lemons, which are freaking cute. The lemons. And these are the mangoes. I can't, they're so cute. I will probably continue this vlog on Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I will not be able to do anything because I have errands to run. So I probably be outside the entire day. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and end this day here, and I will see you on Monday. Hello everyone, today is Monday and I took Sunday off from filming, but I did some work behind the scenes. I finished all the studs for the summer collection, at least the fruits, and I also prototype the one for the coconuts, and I also did other two designs unrelated to the summer collection, but I just wanted to do them. I was inspired, so I did them, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. But today I am going to be doing the dangles for the oranges, the lemons, the mangoes, and hopefully the coconuts. I'm just gonna do the coconuts last because those need to be baked twice, so those take a little bit more time. And also, because I'm using white polymer clay for the coconut, if you are a polymer clay artist, you know that working with white polymer clay can be scary sometimes because it is just like a magnet for everything that is on your desk, like for other polymer clay colors or even any type of hair that it's in the air. So I want to do that for last, so I make sure that everything is clean. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the coconuts and also the other two designs that I made. Again, those designs are still related to summer, but not for this specific collection. So those two are gonna be like more a product drop besides the collection. I don't know if they're gonna be before or after the actual collection drops. I don't know, but I'm still gonna show you. And I also thinking of doing maybe dangles for those two as well, but I'm not sure yet. I just was doing the lemons and the coconuts, and I all of a sudden wanted to do those two designs, so I did, and they turned out really cute. So, but here is the coconut. It has some texture on the back, but that texture is not gonna be too much noticeable because the earring post is gonna be here. But here it is. It's really cute, really tiny. It's the same size as the oranges and the lemons. I try to do all my studs the same size so they're consistent. So you can see it's a tiny bit bigger, but I think it's just that it's bulky. But yeah, they're pretty much the same size. So those were the coconuts, and these are the two designs that I did extra from the summer collection. They're more like Mediterranean style, which at first I wanted to do that type of summer collection like Mediterranean lobster and things, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling that inspired by them at that time. So I don't know, but I do like a few elements of that trend, so I wanted to incorporate them as just single jobs. So these are the studs that I made. As you can see, I made an olive. So cute, so tiny. So here is the olive. And I had this idea for so long, but I didn't started it. But because I was doing, like I said, the studs, I was like, okay, let me just try them. And I love them. So I made a tomato. It's a tomato stud, so it's flat, but it looks like it's like round, like dome. And yeah, it has like the creases, the leaves, the stem. So it looks so cute. I don't know, I love it. And yeah, those are the extra two designs that I made. I still don't know when I'm gonna drop them. Probably I will drop them somewhere in maybe a few weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know yet. Maybe I will drop them tomorrow. It depends. So those are the designs that I made extra, and they turn out so cute. I think I already showed you the rest, the mangoes and lemons. I think that's everything that I needed to show you. But yeah, today I'm just gonna work on the dangles. That's the focus of today. I definitely need to freaking finish the fruits today. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and start working. Just roll out the colors that I need for the earrings. Right now, trying to decide which size of cutter I want to use, because depending on what size I choose, it will be the size of the fruits. And I don't know if I wanted to do both dangles with the fruits the same size, because I think the simple one could be like slightly bigger than the more long one. I think I'm going for one of these two sizes. I also have a bigger one, but I think this will be too big. You can use any type of shape in cutters as long as you have different sizes of the same shape, but it doesn't matter. I just prefer to work with circles because I don't know, in my mind it's easier anyway. So I'm just gonna cut and see. So I just did the lemons. These are going to be the simple dangles, like a little bit bigger. The long dangles will have 2 lemons each, so 4 lemons each pair. So these are the smaller ones. So I'm gonna be doing now the oranges. I think I will have to use these 2 cutters, the bigger one for the simple dangles and the smaller one for the more long dangle. And then I'm gonna clean them, then I'm gonna cut the leaves, and that's it. And then shade. Cool. Was going to film everything, but my camera is 12% of energy, and my battery, my backup battery, is also 0% energy. So I'm currently charging it, so I'm gonna show you real quick what I'm doing before I run out of battery in case I cannot film it. But I basically already did all the lemons, the oranges, and the mangoes. Right now I'm shading them. I already shade the tiny lemons. I don't know if you can see the difference from how they were, but they're like yellow, and this is how they look before, like the bigger ones. So, and I think shading them at a little bit more depth. I'm gonna do the same with the oranges. I also already cut a few of the leaves. The bigger ones are going to have a leaf, maybe 2, and the smaller ones, which are gonna be the long dangles, they're gonna have a, how you call this, a chain. On the chain, they're gonna be 2 leaves and 2 fruits. So that's so far how I plan to do it. If I need to add more leaves at the end, I will bake them and do them, but for now that's the plan. So it's 4 p.m. Had to take a break because I run out of battery. So I needed to charge my battery. So while that was charging, I went upstairs with my husband to see some houses, because if I haven't mentioned it, I think I did, but we are supposed to be moving in October because the Air Force already moved us to another state. And yeah, we're going to buy. So we were looking at houses. We were like programming a Zoom call for an open house tomorrow. Yeah, I was doing that while the camera was charging. Now it's charged. What I was doing off camera, it was just like finish shading the mangoes. This is how they turn out. I think they look perfect. They actually look like mangoes. All of them are gonna be glazed. They're gonna be a little bit more shiny and the color is gonna be richer. I was able to do the oranges. I also shaded the oranges, and these are the lemons. Again, I shade them as well, and now they look like more dark yellow and had like the bright yellow peeking through from the clay. So now I just need to finish these two mangoes, and then I'm gonna take a break to make something to eat. So yeah, today is just like a chill day. So I think I'm gonna finish the mangoes on camera, and then I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna bake everything. So if I'm able to finish all that, then tomorrow I think I'm gonna glaze them and assemble them and see how they look finished. Then I will move on to do the plumerias and also the hibiscus, because the first time that I did them, I just use, for the plumerias, I use white polymer clay, and then I shade them with the eyeshadow. I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna try a cane, either a cane or I will do like a blend and then cut on that blend. So I need to finish all these in order for tomorrow have time for that. But other than that, everything it's going pretty good. Let's finish the mangoes first. So I am really tired. It's currently 8 p.m. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I wasn't able to make the coconuts, but that's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna show them on camera because I have a lot to do. I did finish all the other fruits like the mangoes, oranges, and lemons. I was able to do pretty much all the earrings. I mean, all the first pairs of earrings. I did also the smaller ones for the long dangles. I am still debating whether or not to do limes, but for now I'm just gonna keep them, you know, in the back of my mind, and I'm just gonna concentrate on lemons and oranges. There's so much to do and I'm so tired. I need to sleep. But anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog right here. Please, if you like it, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you on my next one.